Hello everyone, welcome to our class. Today we are going to talk about another type of the blood group system, that is RH blood grouping. Now earlier we have discussed about ABO type of blood grouping. Under that we have discussed different types of blood group, that is on the basis of the two antigens. So the two antigens were antigen A and antigen B, and their presence over the surface of RBC decide the type of the blood. It means if antigen A is present, then the person is having A blood group. If the antigen B is present, then the person is having B blood group. And if both the antigens were present on RBC surface, at that time the person is having AB blood group. And if no antigen is present, in that case it means no means A and B are not present. Okay, some other factors can present, that is that H antigen is there, which is responsible to make A and B. So if that A and B are not present on RBC surface, at that time the blood group is O. Now under this particular system we are going to talk about another type of antigen, and that antigen is RH antigen. Fine. What are the antigens which are going to stimulate the immune response, which are help in the formation of antibodies against the antigen? The antibodies are generated. Fine. Now for this particular RH blood grouping, we just clear with the thing that this is not going to be get separated. Okay, under this RH blood group system, various antigens are coming. Okay, near about 40 or more than that, different antigens are there under this RH factor. We used to call it RH factors because various types of antigens are there, but majority of RH antigens are of 5 types, okay, which are very common. Otherwise there are more than 40, but which are found easily on the surface of red blood cells, they are of 5 types: D, capital C, small c, capital E and small e. These are the 5 different types of RH antigens which are present on the surface of red blood cells, and the very common out of these is this D. So which we usually denote RHD. Fine. D we can just consider it that this one is the dominant. Okay, because there is not a small d that is not present at all. So when this D is not there, it means this RH factor is not present. Fine. What this D, C and all, these are the antigens which are coming under the RH blood groups. Okay, so उनमें से भी जो सबसे ज़्यादा common है, that is the D type of the RH antigen, which is very common in the human population. So this one is going to decide the presence or absence. It means this is a G which is responsible for the RH factor, RHG, RH antigen. In that particular case, if the RH antigen is present on RBC surface, that is RH positive, and if the RH antigen is not present on the surface of RBC, then it is to be considered RH negative. Okay, this is associated with the ABO blood group system. It means a person who is having any type of the blood from A, B, AB or O. So along with the antigen A or B, one more type of antigen present, that is Rh antigen. So its presence is going to define that the blood group of a person is positive or negative. If Rh factor is present, then the blood group is positive, and if this Rh factor or Rh antigen is absent, then the blood group is negative. Fine, let's see that. Blood group A, these are the blood groups of ABO system. Blood group A, blood group B, AB and O. Got it? Now, of this Rh, if this Rh is present, okay, Rh present, Rh antigen it is absent. So in this case, what we will be getting? We'll be getting a person having blood group A. It means the red blood cells, it means the red blood cells contain antigen A, okay, and along with the antigen A, Rh antigen is also present. Got it? This type of person is Rh positive. So the blood group is over here. The blood group with what will be the blood group of this person? A positive. Got it? This person is having A positive blood group. We'll just write it over here. The person is having A positive blood group. If this Rh is absent, it means what? The RBC of the blood group A person only contain the antigen A. Rh antigens are not present. In that case, the blood group will be A negative. Got it? Hope I am clear with this. The person who is having the blood group B, the RBCs are going to contain antigen B, and if this Rh is present, it means the blood group of person is B positive. And if the RBCs only contain the B antigen, not the Rh antigen, then the person is having B negative blood group. Fine. AB blood group. The person who is having AB blood group have both the antigen on the surface of the plasma membrane of red blood cell. Got it? Along with this, they are going to contain Rh antigen also. Okay, Rh present, Rh positive, it means AB positive. Got it? Fine. And if the person is not having this Rh antigen, then the person is having only A and B antigen. That will be A, B negative. So this positive and negative is because of the presence of this Rh factor or Rh antigen. Its presence is going to decide that the blood group is positive. Its absence is going to decide that the blood group is negative. Fine. O. For the O, the RBC is not going to contain any kind of what? antigen. As a result, the blood group only contain O blood group person only contain Rh factor. Rest of the antigen are not present on the surface of RBC. Over here, this blood group is O positive. Fine. And in the case, no A antigen, no B antigen, no Rh antigen, out of these three there is no antigen present over it, then it is O negative. Fine. Let me explain you. In these cases, this particular person who is having blood group A positive, that person can not take the blood from the person A negative, or it can take, it cannot take. Okay, so in that way, like a person who is having O negative blood group, the person who is having A negative will not take the blood from the A positive person. In that way, the negative person will not take the blood group from the positive one. So there, in that case, the compatibility during the transfusion of the blood is matched. So दोनों systems को हम लोग check करते हैं, ABO also and RH also. So on the basis of their study, the transfusion, the grafting of the organ, that is going to be considered. That is going to take place after taking out the result, the person, after matching the blood groups of the persons, that they are compatible for the transfusion purpose or not. Okay, we cannot transfuse the blood of any person into any of the blood group. So these antigen presence are going to decide the compatibility of the blood groups. Okay, overall, the O negative blood group is universal donor. Okay, because it is not containing any kind of antigen. So when it will be given to the person of blood group A, B, AB, so whatever the antibodies are present, they are not going to kill anything, because there is nothing on the surface of the blood group O negative person. Got it? So this is the universal donor. When we are going to talk about AB positive, this person is having all the types of antigens. It is having A antigen, B, RH antigen. So during receiving, when the person is going to receive the blood from A, at that time, what is going to happen? Because this blood is not containing any type of antibodies. Blood group AB don't contain any antibodies in the plasma. So A come, B come, RH positive come, it will take all. Okay, so AB positive is the universal recipient. Means this person can take blood from anyone over here, and O negative person can give blood to anyone. So finally, RH antigen, which is another type of the antigen other than AB, will going to decide that its presence is going to decide that the blood group is positive or negative. So if this RH present on the surface of RBC along with the antigen A or B, then it is going to decide that the blood group is positive, and if the RH is not present, only A or B is present, in that case the blood group is negative. Got it? Now we will talk about the complications or the compatibility of this RH factor. Okay, during the pregnancy, this is about the first pregnancy. when the mother is going to conceive at the very first time. And the conditions are what? That the mother is Rh negative, any of the blood group but negative, and the fetus is Rh positive. Okay, so during this particular condition, if this condition is there, so that will result into complication in the preceding pregnancies. First will be done easily, no complications will be there. But if the same lady is going to conceive at the second time, so that time there will be the chances of agglutination, there is the chances of destruction of red blood cells. So how it is going to happen, that we are going to discuss, and what that condition we are going to call, that we will discuss. So that particular condition which we are going to discuss over here is known as, erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, this we are going to discuss over here. Erythroblastosis fetalis. It means what? Erythrocytes are red blood cells. Okay, blastosis means rupturing or blast hona. Fetalis means at the fetal stage or in the fetus. So during the mixing of these two blood groups, the positive and negative, this kind of complication is going to take place, in which the RBCs starts rupturing at the fetal stage, and as a result that can be the fatal also, that can be the death causing also. Fine, that condition is called erythroblastosis fetalis. ठीक है, fetal stage में red blood cells का rupture होना, और वो कब होगा? जब RH positive blood is going to mix with the RH negative one. Okay, so let's see that how it is going to happen. So as we were talking about this, fine. So what is the condition? That the blood of this fetus is containing RH antigen. It is RH positive. Okay? The blood group of this particular fetus is positive, and the blood of this mother fetus is RH positive and the mother is RH negative. So at the time of the first pregnancy there will be no such complications because there is no mixing of blood. Got it? There will be no mixing of blood at that particular time. And at the time of the parturition, at the time of parturition, that is during the act of the birth, when the baby is delivered after the gestation period of 9 months, at that time when this placental bridge, the barrier is there between the mother and the child, when that is going to break or when that is going to cut, at that time there are the very little chances to get mixing of the blood. The blood of this RH positive enter into the mother. Okay, the blood will enter into mother. Which blood? RH positive. It means it is containing the antigen which is Rh. So when this Rh antigen blood enter into the mother, then the mother body is going to produce the anti-Rh antibodies, okay, which are not naturally present in our body, which are not naturally present in the plasma of our blood. But once the blood is transfused of the Rh positive person to the Rh negative person, then the immune response is generated. As a result of it, the anti-Rh antibodies are generated. Okay, so at the time of the first pregnancy, because there is no mixing of blood, rest of the material is diffused through the placenta. Okay, but when it is going to be cut, at that time there is a very less mixing of the blood, and that very less mixing of the blood will allow the blood of fetus to enter into the mother's blood, and when it is mixed over there, as a response of it, there is one category IgG. Okay, these immunoglobulins are there. This type of antibody which is formed, ये जो anti-Rh antibody बनी है Rh antigen के against, this can pass through the placenta. Okay, जो placental barrier होता है, through that can pass. Otherwise, because it's not like that every material is going to pass through the placenta, no. So only this type of immunoglobulins can pass. So जो यहाँ पे Rh positive factor के against antibody generate हुआ है, that is of this category. It means this anti-Rh antibodies can pass into the fetus. Got it? And once it is going to enter into the fetus, it start rupturing those red blood cells. Fine. But as this was the first pregnancy, the time of exposure of the mother's blood and the baby's blood was very less. That's why the complications were very less. Only this can result into a little bit of anemia and the jaundice. Okay, nothing more than that. Got it? But what could be the result if this lady, let me repeat what we are discussing. A mother who is having a blood group which is not containing Rh antigen, that is Rh negative, and the fetus is having Rh positive. Okay, so this Rh positive fetus, when the blood is going to mix during the parturition, when the umbilical cord is cut, at that time there is a mixing of the blood. So when that little amount of the blood enters to the mother body, the mother body start generating the antibodies, that are the anti-Rh, okay, and that are the immunoglobulin gamma types, which can easily cross the placental barrier and enter into the fetus body, start destructing the cells, but this will be very less. Got it? At the time when this mother, the same mother, when she is going to get conceive for the next time, second pregnancy, at that particular time what is going to happen? If the same condition, if the fetus is having R positive, it means Rh factor is present in the fetus at the time of the second pregnancy, that can be the death causing, that results into erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, how? As this lady okay, this is Rh positive, this is Rh negative, but along with this, like it is not having Rh factor, but the plasma of this lady blood contain anti-Rh antibodies. Okay, so after the gestation period, when it started proceeding, at that time only the immunoglobulin, these antibodies, ये जो antibodies बनी हैं, they start entering into the fetus through the placenta because they are capable of crossing that barrier. Fine. And when they start entering into the fetus body, they start rupturing the red blood cells because there is Rh positive factor. Got it? As a result, the death of the fetus is going to happen. So this particular condition is called erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, in which red blood cells are going to get ruptured due to the mixing of Rh positive blood of the fetus with Rh negative mother, and mother start producing the antibodies against it. As a result, when the blood mixes with the fetus, that help in rupturing those red blood cells and results into the complications over there. Okay, very complicated reactions are going to take place. Agglutination reaction that clump the blood, cause the destructions of arteries. Got it? This is all about the Rh factor. Thank you.